we were too poor to pay for secondary education for 3 years. So if it wasn't for the scholarship that I was getting, I wouldn't have finished secondary school. So vacation, I'll go to Dodo and go and collect my check. No, it was something, draft, banker's draft. They give it to us and go and pay the fees. So I didn't know what I was going to be. In fact, when I finished secondary school and went back to the village, going forward was not a dream. So I spoke to my headmaster and I said, Mr. Paul Gineku, I finished secondary school. What am I going to do next? He said, well, you are from a poor home. You cannot afford university. It's expensive. Go to teacher training college. They'll be paying you allowance while you are doing it. I said, okay. So I applied for teacher training college. I went to write the entrance exams at Akachi Training College. And I failed the maths paper and passed the English paper. And I didn't get the admission. I was like, hallelujah. Because I didn't want to be a teacher. It was by force. So I came back to the village and opened a provision shop. So I was selling cigarettes, cola nuts, sugar, gari, everything.
Where did you get the money from?
No, my mother gave me capital. Okay. So I'll come to Ashaiman, come and buy the provisions and go and stock it in my shop. And then people will come and buy. At the time, we didn't have electricity. So I managed to get a generator and a television.
Oh, you are such a great businessman.
I was running a movie center.
Wow.
So in the afternoon, I'll come and put movie. That time it was video cassette. It was disc, VCD. So I went, I think it was VCD at the time before DVD. So I'll go and rent the VCD at Ashaiman. There's a place where you go and rent. Then I'll come, there's a small signboard. So I'll come and put the cover of the, so maybe Jackie Chan, or maybe Mortal Kombat, or maybe Chewa Part 1 or Part 2. So we have to show one African film, I think one local film, one foreign movie. And I tried.
So what were you doing this? What did you have?
No, so I did, so I got, you know, kotoku, sack.
Yeah.
You strip them and then you form a fence. So there's a fence with an entrance, and then you do benches inside, wooden benches. So the whole village, that's where we spend the night watching.
Wow.
Also in the night, come and watch.
And you owned it?
Yeah, I was a business owner, man.
Wow,
I was enjoying money.
A group of companies.
And I was
because
also
a supermarket and now a cinema.
Charlie,
wow.
If you see the market, the shop is on small.
No, but it's okay. I mean, it's the thought that in your mind, this was...
So in the evening, you come 7 p.m., there will be comedies first. You know comedies?
Comedies?
Comedies, no. Comedies is like, this one, you don't pay for it. It's free watching.
Okay.
So you come and watch for like 30 minutes before we put the main movie inside. Now, that's when we say, okay, it's fast cabra. So then we collect money all around before we slot in the CD. So the first movie would be, maybe if it's a Ghana film, maybe Isakaba, or the man who turns into snake, Diabolo.
Yeah.
So if you show Diabolo, you finish, then you remove it, then you put the next one. Maybe...
so down in Little Tokyo.
Yeah, or monkey in something shadow. Snake in a monkey shadow. Yeah. Everybody's happy. Yeah. And darkness is so pound. Like dark, total dark village. People move with torches and lanterns. Because there was no electricity.